Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's hurting, I've been awake all night. I'm still learning how to make things right. I keep making the same mistakes I made yesterday. I keep hurting myself the same way. I've been awake all night.
Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to your midweek thirst quencher, the USNC Night Cap, where we talk about typically all things social media and pop culture. Now tonight, what we are talking about is definitely the catalyst is from social media. I'm sure everyone has heard about what Gia Casey was saying in regards to her husband, Rashawn Casey, better known as DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club. But we don't do the typical or the norm or the basic around here. We like to go a little bit deeper into it. And as y'all all know, we have the Unicorn Straight No Chaser main show, which airs on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we always do the Inside the Box segment, where we delve not into just what you thought you knew about sex, but the things that you never wanted to know about sex, okay? We get into the psychology of it. And so we are going to go beyond the basic this evening and talk about orgasms a little bit deeper, how to achieve them, how to make them better, and our own personal experiences with them. As usual, I have my unicorns with me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, ladies.
Hey, Tokyo T here.
And Tony Baloney.
And as always, I am Sovereign by Night, the official HBIC. And so we are going to let Tokyo start it off, getting into our special Inside the Box segment.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about orgasms. As Siren already said, DJ Envy's wife made a statement saying that she has not achieved orgasm in the 21 years that she's been married to him, which is devastating. So I just want to kind of fill y'all in on what an orgasm is and different types of orgasms you can achieve. Basically, an orgasm is the feeling of intense physical pleasure and release of tension accompanied by involuntary rhythmic contractions of your pelvic floor. So in layman's terms, a buildup of pressure and then a intense release of that pressure all in the vajayjay. Just, all up in that area is a buildup and a release, and it feels amazing. Okay. So it's different types. Huh?
I said hopefully.
Right. So one of the types is a clitoral. Everybody should know what a clitoral orgasm feels like. Now, I'm not sure if DJ Envy wife has never had any type of orgasm, like no clitoral, no sheet. I don't really know how deep this goes, but clitoral orgasm is typically accessed through the clitoris. You basically stimulate the clitoris. You may feel these orgasms like on the surface of your skin, tingling, and on your skin and brain, a buildup and then a relief, just like all of the orgasms, but it's accessed through the clitoris. If y'all know what clitoris is, I mean, that's probably the problem. That's probably the issue. You can access that with your hands, your mouth. I mean, rub up against it with your pelvis, hump on something, however you want to access it. you should be able to access it.
You know, a lot of people don't know what a clit is.
I know, and it's awful. It's
I'm gonna
awful.
say it
It's
in layman's
awful.
term, a clit. A lot of people do not know how to find it. The little man in the boat. Y'all don't know where it's at.
Or the big man in the boat, or the big man, because some of
Or
them
the
be looking
big
like
man in the boat.
some of them look like people.
That's the big man in the boat.
Some clitorises do look like small penises. You are correct.
Remember when they said that Sierra had a penis?
She was
Yeah.
a hermaphrodite.
Had us all thinking she had a big
Intersex.
clit.
They don't say hermaphrodite anymore. Intersex. Yes.
I forgot. Mhm.
Ridiculous.
So that's one that typically you can access pretty easily, and you usually can achieve orgasm pretty easily with the clitoral stimulation. But if you don't, then you probably got to work with do some other things.
Don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. Okay.
Now, in one of our live shows, we talked about the clitoris, how we think it's just a little button up there, but it actually extends down both sides of the labia inside though. So even if you go inside between the lips and play around up there, it does still give sensation. You can access the clitoris through there too. So the next
note.
That's why sometimes, you know, they lick inside and lick the side over there, you get a little ooh, you know. it's hitting those spots. So the next orgasm is vaginal or G-spot or anything, a spot internal inside of the vaginal canal.
So that penetration orgasm?
Penetration, right.
Okay.
Right. These orgasms are deeper in the body. They're accessed 2 inches inside the vagina towards the front of the vaginal wall. So if you going up in there, I don't know if y'all can see how
I can see.
Go up in there.
I'm like, what you doing?
In there, you go up towards the front of like the pelvis. You can feel a little something in there. If you stimulate the area, it usually results in ejaculation and pulsation of the vaginal wall. So you'll get like this sensation, and then some people squirt, some people don't, some people gush, some people do whatever. But that's accessed through penetration. This is the hardest one to achieve because a lot of people, it's very hard to find, it's very hard to access. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of working, a lot of attention to detail, and a lot of women don't get these. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. But
if y'all running around here lying, if y'all running around here and say y'all give everybody a penetrative orgasm, you're lying. I don't believe you. I need a resume, I need phone numbers, and I need to talk to your exes.
Yes. Because people fake it. They fake it till they make it. The issue with me, what I think about a lot of times, like I know some guys that really do try. You know, I'm sure people love their significant other and they try to give them a vaginal orgasm and things like that. The issue is, as you're trying to get that joint popping, it doesn't mean it doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as it's going and you working towards it, the wetness and the excitement and stuff kind of, you know, it make them pop early. You know what I'm saying? It gets them all excited, and they get all, you know, we get all excited, and then it's like, damn, that was real wet, and it just, you know, they kind of
premature.
Right, they pop. You know what I mean? So I think that's a lot of it. But also it's a lot of other reasons as to why you can't achieve vaginal orgasms and things like that. It could be a lot of internal issues. But it's like I said, it's not as common as you think. People having orgasm through penetration is rare. It's not as easy as riding a bike. It takes time. The next one is anal orgasms. Pretty self-explanatory. You can hit that joint through the booty hole. Through the booty meat, you know.
One time I've had that one time, but go ahead. I'll talk about that later.
And you know what? I know people that really enjoy it. Like it's a deep feeling. I never had one, but
it's an amazing feeling.
It's stimulating the anal canal or the sphincter. So like rubbing it. when you see, this is not a real inside the box segment. I can't talk how I need to talk.
Why
This
can't
Facebook
you?
ain't this Facebook. We gonna get
No, it's the same. It's the same.
So you access it through the anal canal and the sphincter and stuff like that. So once again, the issue that I think happens is that whole tight. That whole tight guys trying to get up in there and probably be like, oh snap, and then it does lubricate. So I can imagine it being like they pop early for that too. You know what I mean? I don't think now I didn't research anal orgasms that deep, so I don't really know if it is a rare thing. I believe it is because I don't know a lot of people that do experience it. But
I don't think so. Wouldn't you think that
it'll be
like
rare.
gay men would experience it a lot? You don't think so?
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about late women, like women and anal sex.
I don't know. I've known women that like anal sex, and so I know some people do
experience the orgasm.
It's actually probably easier than it is for like regular penetrative sex through the vagina.
Okay. It probably is. Listen, child, I can't admit. I mean, I don't prefer the anal sex. Okay.
Why you rapping like a like? Why you just
I don't prefer the sex.
Why you do that?
It hurt. It hurt. I don't like it. It hurt. So the next one is a combo or blended combination of the two. You can penetrate and then simultaneously rub on the clit at the same time, and or put finger in the anus, and you can do a double whammy, and people do orgasm from that.
That's why I don't got my two nails on, so I could. That's why it's not on this hand. I'm always ready for a combo.
They say that those orgasms are intense and very explosive orgasms when it's a combo situation. Then we have a erogenous zone orgasm. Some people can come off of you hitting an erogenous zone. Erogenous zones are just like your ears, your neck, sucking on your neck, sucking on the back of your knees, or little areas that feel really good. People can just get that part stimulated and actually come from it. Huh?
Sensitive, untouched areas. Yeah.
Right. I know. Wait, I said when I seen that, I said the back of the knee. But I got a whole imagination on how you would do that. Like, I guess you like maybe get a massage, and you get back there. I can't imagine not like busting out laughing.
I'm gonna just go run around licking the back of people's knees and see what happens. Like this bitch done lick the back of my knees.
Yo, I'm going to kick like a fucking donkey.
It's worth a goddamn time. Shit.
But people can come off of that. They can come off just that without actual penetration. You could just lick on their neck for a good period of time, and it'll.
No, you can't lick on my goddamn neck now. You gotta bite. Like you gotta be biting, applying pressure. Like I need
you a pressure person.
Yeah. I need you to.
Okay.
Maybe you taking almost a little bit of skin, just almost a little bit. We talk about that later.
You need a little pain, little pain.
I need a little bit of pain. Yes.
And then the last one is convulsing orgasms.
Ooh, that sounds good. I want that.
This basically occurs when is usually a long buildup. So have you ever heard of like edging? Mm-hmm. Edging is basically if you build up, you start, I don't know if you like masturbate or whatever, however you do it, you build up and you don't allow yourself to come. You stop right at where you're about to come and then let it go back and then you start again. So you just edging and then at the end of how many times you want to do that edging, you have a very intense orgasm. So that's what convulsing is, actually very deep and tingly and all that type of stuff. So people usually do edging, and I talked about post-orgasmic illness syndrome. A lot of them edge because if they come, they'll get sick. So they edge a lot to get their pleasure and stuff like that, and then stop so they don't actually so they don't actually hit that. So those are the 6 types of orgasms that we can achieve. We are very complex as women. Okay, we find multiple ways to get it off. I'll tell you that. That's why I feel bad.
Somehow nobody orgasms. Like what?
That's why I don't ever want to be a man. Like I love being a woman. Orgasms are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
you don't think men have wonderful orgasms too?
Huh?
You don't think men have wonderful orgasms as well?
All the time. But you said it was rare for vaginal orgasm. I'm like
penetration, yeah. So wait.
Some
do
people.
You have an orgasm every time you have sex, like through penetration? Do you have an orgasm that way? Every single time? Shit.
Well, I'm gonna make it happen, child. That's one thing about me. If I'm gonna be fucking, I'm gonna be fucking. I'm going nuts. You ain't just gonna be the only one having fun. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you can still climax, but that doesn't mean that's through penetration, though.
Yeah, I climax every time.
You are blessed. You are blessed. So Christopher, I'm sorry. Christopher said, "How does he find this list? The list of type of penetrations."
You can Google it. Oh, can you post a link? I could find a link. If you could type it in Google, 6 types of female orgasms.
The 6
like orgasms.
Yes.
And there are 6, but most hard. It's not. It's not really not. I've looked it up before. But so Tequila, do you have it through penetrative sex? Do you have orgasm?
Not every single time. Not every single time. But 9 out of 10, I'm having orgasm through clitoral stimulation or little rubber dub, something like that. Listen, I like a hand job for my own self. I like it. It get me ready to go. I like them. People act weird about it. I like them.
I like a hand job, but my thing is I'm probably gonna want penetration at some point.
Well, yeah, I have to have no. If I'm going to do it through clitoral stimulation, I have to be penetrated. I cannot just be like that's it. I can't do it.
That's like giving a man a hand job. I'm just like, that's not enough. That ain't enough for me. We got to do something else. Like, but you can start me off that way, and I'm all right. Yeah. You chilling. You chilling on the couch watching Netflix or something, and hands go. All right, but now I need penetration at some point to finish me off. Right. But some people prefer head over penetration. No?
I mean, they go together. You know what I'm saying? They go together. I can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like, no, because once I come, I need you to put something in here.
Pretty fucking awesome. I'm sorry. I do like it. He's pretty fucking awesome.
So you could just have head and walk away, and that's it. You don't need the penetration after.
Before I lost my virginity, that's all I used to do was get head. Shit, I was sticking this coochie in everybody's face. Everybody could get a lick. I was a monster. It was terrible.
So when you finally had sex, was it like the gates of heaven open? And it's like, oh.
The first time I had sex, no, it took me a long time. That's why I think a lot of the problem come in. I think it's important for you to learn your body and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just like I jumped up and started having orgasms off the bat. You know what I'm saying? No, like I learned my body, and I'm not the type of person to just fake something. Like I'm gonna tell my partner what I like so that way he can do what I like. You know,
Right.
we finna enjoy this together. I'm not just about to be fucking miserable with it, fucking sex. No.
Right.
I think a lot of that comes in with communication with your partner and knowing who you are. I mean, I do know not all women, you know, have orgasms or have all of those orgasms, you know, so some are missing out. Sorry about that, but it's all about communication.
Well, see, that's the problem. So I don't know about you, but basically when I was coming up and when I first started having sex, you know, to me, it was all about me proving to the man like how good I was in bed. So, you know, I was like trying to be flexible and do all these positions and learn how to suck dick in all these varieties of ways. You know, child, y'all know I lick the taint and every like bite your ass cheek. Like I was doing everything so that it could be like, God damn, she does it all. She does.
I was saying.
I wasn't like thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about my pleasure and what he was doing for me. So a lot of times, you know, he was thoroughly satisfied, but I was unsatisfied many times because I didn't focus on my own pleasure. You know, and I didn't communicate well because, again, as long as he was pleased, and I'm like, oh, okay, we had good sex. I did a good job. Like, I think that has changed a lot. That has changed a lot. But also, there is still a vast majority of women who are only focused on how they please the man and not how they are being pleased. So that's the issue. They don't know how to tell the man, like, yeah, your head is trash. Your head is trash. It's garbage.
I mean, you could be like, listen, like, I know, like, how you like to do it, but this how I kind of like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
write him a letter, send him a messenger pigeon or something, but I'm not going to just be sitting there getting big head. Like, you got to figure it out.
Child, my thing is, how the fuck you mess up head?
It's easy.
I feel like I feel like as a woman, we got to put so much work into fellatio, right? You know, I've taken classes and all types of shit like that. Oh yeah, I've been to a fellatio class before when I was pregnant, because you know I was like, well, after a certain point, you never been pregnant, but after you get to a certain point in pregnancies, when you have sex and you orgasm, you start contracting. So I didn't really like that. So I'm like, okay, well, once I got big in a certain, you know, got to my third trimester, you know, I was like, well, let's spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna go to this class, see if they could teach me something that, you know, I didn't do or I didn't know about. And I had homework. I came back with my little notepad and I was like, drop your drawers, nigga. I gotta do my homework. So yeah, I feel like we put so much into it and they just come with a wet tongue and start laughing like a goddamn dog, and then that's supposed to be good enough. But like, not for me. Absolutely not. Have y'all ever had bad head?
I mean,
no.
No.
You know what? I keep forgetting, Tokyo, that you've been with your husband for forever and a goddamn day. Listen, Tokyo ain't really have a whole phase. And I feel like you need a hall pass or something.
Not a whole pass.
I
want her to have the whole, just be okay. Let me shut up for Tyreek be knocking on my goddamn door. Like, you talking about like raw fuck niggas and shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, you know, where I can have. Like, my bad dick stories.
I probably had all these orgasms, and I ain't never been with no other person, so I'm good. You get all the stuff that ain't one. I can't get in there, right? I can't do it. But the rest of them, I didn't have. I had a lot of them, so I'm good. I don't need nobody else up in there messing
But
up my vibe.
Y'all both don't like anal sex.
He likes to do it. I mean, I'm gonna try again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try again. It was a lot.
I'm gonna try again. Shit.
It's never a good. It's never good when you like. All right.
No. I really like. I was with it. Like I wanted to do it a lot. I wanted to try it, but it was so hard getting it in. I don't understand. It was so hard. It took majority of the day to get in there.
You clench your butt cheeks up. You probably clenching the whole. You gotta be
hard. It's too hard. It's hard, and then you get in, and it's like you can't move. I was like this. Like you can't move. Like I don't know. We would have to really like work on it a lot. Do it a couple times. I don't know.
You need good lube. I don't know. For me, like I would lay on my stomach. You know what I mean? Gotta be lubed up. Preferably, I like to be a little drunk, a little tipsy. You know what I mean?
I need to get pissy drunk. Not
pissy drunk, but just a little drunk. You know what I mean? And everybody's penis is not the same. So I have had some really, really good anal sex, and then I have been like you, where I was like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, nigga. This ain't gonna fucking work. Absolutely not. Like, but when I've had it and everything flowed. Yes, Sinitra, you need good lube, okay? You got however you lubing it up, you need it. It gotta be slippery, okay?
Listen.
But you have it and it's real good. Like the feeling is so like
that. I want to feel that.
I never did acid, but I felt like I was like on acid. That shit was good. And so then I was a crackhead. I was a crackhead for a little while trying to chase that same feeling. But like I said, everybody's penis doesn't feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I be too scared shit gonna fly out or something and get all over the bed. You know what I'm saying?
You really don't want to do it if you just had Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but like I'm always eating though, you know, so there's always some shit up in there. You know?
Well, you know, a lot of people do that, engage in anal sex often. You know, they douche their butt. So
I ain't never douche my booty before, but
have you ever had a finger up your ass?
I have.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I like
okay.
Fingers good.
Something there,
but that's it.
You know,
I'm good with fingers.
You know, that's a different size. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's good. It's like, ooh, like I can deal with that. You going like this, like, it's what? I can't do it. It's not working. It doesn't fit. It don't fit. I can't. It don't fit.
You got it. The penis goes
I just feel like I need to, like, you know, maybe stretch it a little bit. You can't just go let me ease it open, you know, a little bit before you just try to plow it down in there.
I mean, I had toys. We tried a lot of things. I'm trying to tell you.
They should be gentle. They shouldn't just be. It ain't like when you fucking and then they accidentally slip into the wrong hole. And you know that's a flag on the play. Get the fuck up off me. It's time for you to make your exit. But I mean, like they should be trying to ease it in gently, like they would if you were a virgin and it was your first time and they was breaking you in. Like
the booty hole don't stretch like the vagina though.
Apparently it do for somebody. Not me.
In the same way.
Not me, but people be fucking and they be bouncing on that joint.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But my favorite way to come is by penetration. And unlike y'all, I did a whole part of my life. I rarely ever came through penetration. Like rarely. So I would just go into having sex knowing I wasn't going to come that way. And after a while, you just like, all right, I don't want to keep coming through head. Like that's not. It's not fun for me. So
I didn't always come off penetration. At the beginning when I first started, see, you know, I was a rabbit. Child. I mean, we used to do it. Oh my God. And I was so excited to do it. Like me coming wasn't that big of a deal to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to come all the time. I really don't. It's not like a mandatory thing with penetration, like because it's messy and I don't be feeling like it. So okay, when I say I'm a squirter,
it's supposed to be
I'm a squirter. So I know, but I'm a squirter, so the bed is a mess. Like I gotta like, oh god, if it gets annoying, you gotta change the sheets, you gotta flip the mattress. There's a lot goes into it. So at the beginning, I didn't really, me coming through penetration wasn't really a thing. Penetration just felt so good by itself. Like I didn't have to come through that. And I didn't realize what I was feeling was an orgasm coming. So it kind of felt like you wanted to pee, like a builder, like, oh my god, what's about to happen? So I used to stop myself. Like it was so weird. But I didn't know all that time that's what that was.
So
and then
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Because I've never squirted before. I don't know if it's possible for me to. No one has ever succeeded in doing it for me. You know, I would like to experience it, but so far no one has been able to do that. I thought that people like didn't know that they squirt. I thought y'all like prepare beforehand. Like, well, you can't always prepare because if you want to have spontaneous sex.
What you mean, like piss heart down or something?
Yeah, child. If you know you slippery when wet, like you know it's about to be a whole slip and slide in the hydrant. Like
nigga fucking build a fucking levee and shit. Like
you just don't get the tart. You don't be like, baby, get the tart.
No, so yes. Now listen. Like I said, back in the day, I didn't know what that was. I didn't never allow it to come out, so I wasn't aware. I think I watched like a porn or something and seen them like squirt, and so I was like, oh, so like I could let it out. And so after that, it was crazy. Like you can actually hear it go like, it's awful. So when so like I know, I mean, after all the years, I know when it's coming, but I don't have to. That doesn't happen every single time either. I know when it's gonna come. I can kind of tell when it's gonna happen. I'm like, all right, go get something, and then you gotta go get a couple towels or something, and then just let it out. It used to be crazy. Like you
stop in the middle of it, like go get a towel. No,
yeah.
You need to tart by the bed at all times.
Every time I ain't really doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so okay. So. It's so crazy because if I'm close and it's about to happen and he like, no, just go ahead. If he pull it out, it'll literally come out like a fucking sprinkler system or some shit. Yo, child. It's so bad. It looks so crazy. Like when you actually be looking at it like, Lord. And then what happens is it feels like all the moisture in your body, like you feel like you're about to tear up. You feel like it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
It's like
a whole splash zone.
Yeah, it's a splash zone. And once it starts, you can't really stop it. So after that first release, he put it back in and keep going. It's gonna keep coming. So that's why I was like, bitch, you need a couple towels. I should buy a tarp. I should get one of those.
Yeah, you need to be buying a tarp.
Get him some goggles and shit. You know, make a day of it.
But what's crazy is, so that's one organism I have. I have another one which is like super deep. I'm sure I can find the name of it, and I don't squirt with that one. It's just it's very, very intense. It's very, very deep. It take a lot of time though. It's a very hard one to achieve. I would have had to squirt a lot, and then I would have to all this other stuff gotta happen, and then it's like, I don't know what it's called. I gotta figure it out. But it's a very deep one, and it's very depleting. Like you feel like you're about to pass out or something. Like it's so bad.
You slide that in my inbox, please. I would like to. I would like to know.
Oh God, that's a crazy one.
See, me, my stuff is definitely like you gotta get in my head. Mm-hmm. So if you get in my head, then my body will follow. You know what I mean? So now recently I have been having penetrative orgasms, and so now that I'm having them, I'm like, I don't ever want to not have these again. Like I can't believe I lived my whole life not getting these on a regular basis. Like, so now I'm a little dick greedy. but just a little bit. But also, like, I'm very big on like the way a penis fits inside of me. So some things fit like a puzzle piece. Like, oh, okay, this goes together. And then you have it, especially if you have a boomerang dick. Tony, have you ever had sex with somebody with a boom? They didn't go hook? Yeah, with the.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that should be poking you on it, like, because it's just not. It's not in sync with the way you are molded inside. So,
you don't like it.
No, I don't like it. You like a.
Yeah, girl, this should be hitting the spot, girl. That's the right. But see, at the right angle.
You should give me a right hook.
if you look at the right angle, child.
But that's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? The way, however, the way she is tilted or whatever, it might feel really good to her. I don't really personally care for them. It takes away something for me. So if that's right, boomerang dick. Exactly, Rockstar. Hey, look, y'all, I keep trying to show y'all my titties, my bad. So it's also how to put penis in shape. You know what I mean? I gotta be in a certain head space. And also I get bored very, very easily. So it's one thing I'm sorry.
During sex?
I get bored if I had the same partner.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship, I can get bored very, very, very easily.
It gotta be. I believe so. It got to be, because that's what it feels like it's coming from my inner surveys. I think so. I'm gonna look it up.
Look at Christopher Williams about to go do some damage in these streets. He done got his note. He done went and looked it up, and he about to. If you get anybody pregnant, please name the baby Tokyo. But yeah, I get bored. So for me, we're definitely focused on how you can achieve orgasms, or if you already are having orgasms, how can you have better orgasms? For me, I have learned that I definitely have to bring in toys and engage in kinks and stuff like that to keep me entertained. Because, I'll be like, they'll pull out their dick and I'll be like, that thing again? Like,
not that thing.
I need a new toy. I need a new toy. So, but I've kind of always known this. But people think that women are the prudes and that men are like always ready to engage in some kind of, hanging from the chandelier type of shit. A lot of men are very prudish, very, very prudish. So in the past, when I have hinted at certain kinks and certain things that I wanted to do, they're looking at me like fucking crazy. And I'm just like, so I just got to keep this to myself.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth, because I'm a wild Thornberry child, and they too many times when they even told me to school my rule, and I'm like, what you mean? Like, come on, like, let's just swing like from the ceiling or something, like jump off the bed, like like throw the remote at me, let's try something new.
Exactly.
Like, put your left shoe on your right hand and let's hop on one foot and see what they do. Like, I'm adventurous. I'll try anything once. See what it feel like.
Christopher, my love language is all of them. All of them. People see, what I learned about myself is people think that you have one love language. I do not have one. My love language is definitely all of them. Some matter more to me than others. So I can rank them, but over time it can change. I think
I got more my language. I did it before and I forgot what it was. I think it was like avoidance.
It's all of them for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not complicated, but also I am. Also I am. So now I'm at the stage in my life where, like, okay, I know how to be vocal. I know how to ask for what I want in the bedroom. And when I don't get it, we got a problem. I get an attitude, It is what it is. Like, do y'all like do y'all have kinks, or you think y'all vanilla?
I don't think I'm vanilla, but I don't know if I have any kinks per se. Because, like I said, I'm like, let's watch something, let's try it out all the time. All the
Okay.
time.
Like a
Okay.
specific thing, like
I mean, some people have specific things that they like to do or that they need to do to be able to orgasm. They can't achieve orgasm.
No.
Like some people.
I don't need nothing specific to orgasm. Like in that moment, it's stuff I want to try or that porn I like to watch or something, but not in a moment. It's really just about like how I feel, like if I'm in the mood or like you do something sexy or something. Like I don't know. I don't think I have a specific kink that I need at the time to orgasm. You know what I mean?
Chris is suggesting that we try the book The Ethical Slut. I will try
I
that.
heard about it though.
I'm about to stalk Chris a little bit after this. I want to know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what he's doing, but or who is
I did hear about that book though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, now I am because I am able to talk to my partner now, you know, and I don't have to feel like, okay, I'm gonna be kink shamed or anything. Like I do like some forms of BDSM, and I definitely that kind of thing will keep me engaged. Like it'll keep me from getting bored. You know what I mean?
That stimulates a lot of things too. So that's probably why. Like it's sensory, is pain response. There's a lot of stuff happening at one time. So that's probably why you're not getting too bored with that actual kink. You know what I mean?
I don't get it. I don't get it enough. I don't get it enough. You know, you got to carve out time for it and everything. Yeah. So I would be interested in having a dime. I'm just saying.
Don't get in trouble.
If there's any brat tamers out there, if you would like to tame a brat, let me know.
You about to get a beating already. That's what it is. You get in trouble.
Oh, I mean, that sounds like a good time to me. I don't know what's going on. What you talking about? That sounds like a good time to me. What are you talking about? Yeah. Listen, when I found out about the whole, like, I already knew about dimes and subs and stuff like that. I already knew that. I kind of was thinking about being a dime myself, some years ago, because, you know, I could talk shit to people, beat on them, and they pay me for it. Where's the application at? Like, I should have did this a long time ago. On the flip side of it, the submissive stuff, I'm not really a submissive person in my real life. So
which typically make you a good sub.
Right.
But a lot of subs are dominant in their life. Like take care of stuff, kids, family. Maybe they're in a higher position at their job. They typically will be subs because they don't want to do that shit all the time.
See, and that's not how it was coming across to me. It was just like somebody tell me what the fuck to do, and I'm supposed to just do it. So who made this shit up? And I'm just in my head, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm not want to do that. So then when and I mean everybody and their mama knows about dimes and subs and stuff now. So it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. But I didn't know the type of sub that would appeal to me. So I was like, so I could talk shit. And then I could do some dick. That is appealing to me. That's appealing. That's appealing to me. You get a little spanking, you a little punishment. Well, okay, I like that. That sounds good to me. You want to be the hunter, I'm gonna be the prey. Like, yeah, listen, I just cannot be bored. I just can't. Like, you can't just come in my house all the time. I lay in the bed and you jump on top of me. Like that's not fun. That's not fun at all. That's for me. And I feel like I'm just gonna have to keep going deeper and deeper into it and escalating and escalating. So I don't really know where the end is gonna be. Like, what the fuck they call it? The rope play. I forget the name. Yeah. So I want to do that now.
Okay.
I can't remember the name
What
of
kind
it.
of role play?
Rope play?
Oh, rope play. Oh.
Rope. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get into there. I want you to hang me up from the ceiling.
Not lynching. You trying to get lynched? I can't get behind it.
I didn't say lynch. That ain't what I said.
They sound like a lynching to me.
Not lynch.
You know what? I can't fucking stand you. No, and you know
it's called was it Shibari or something like that?
Shibari. That's what it is. That's what I want. I'm trying to find me a hood nigga that know how to do Shibari. That's what I'm trying to find out.
I'm not getting behind the lynching.
Zach, listen, Rockstar, she up here cutting up. I'm gonna find me I don't want a white man to
because I don't have a problem with that.
He started tying me up. I'm gonna start having flashbacks and shit. No, massa, I want my freedom. Oh.
I'm gonna have a problem with that, Candace Owens. It's the way you described it didn't come out quite right. It wasn't sexy to me. It sounded like a lynching.
Shibari is beautiful. Like the way they do the intricate, knots and everything, and then you're all bent up and.
We talked about it on our BDSM segment. We did bondage, and I talked about Shibari and how they actually do a lot of it's like art. They'll take pictures and all the different knots. It is very beautiful for some reason. It's very it's odd to look at and say this is beautiful because like they be in some crazy knots, but it's very pretty. Like
you can see me in some of that type of fucking shit.
I can see you in that for sure.
That's what I want to do. That's my next level. You know what I'm saying? That's my next level that I'm trying to get to. Any hood niggas out there that know how to do Shibari, hit me up.
Stop asking for hood niggas because they're going to hang you and then they're going to rob you and then you're going to be mad that you're a hood nigga.
No.
For sure. Like, I'll do it. Run me that wallet.
Let me clarify what I mean by hood nigga, because I need to clarify. I need someone who is very intelligent and that can switch it on and switch it off. So yes, you may have been raised in the hood and you could go to the hood ass block party and stuff like that. I'm like that myself. We go to the hood ass block party or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But also if my company has some type of event that you know how to put on a 3-piece suit, you know how to tie a real tie, that shit is not a clip-on, and that you can engage in conversation, with people who have various degrees and not feel a type of way. That like, you get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say hood nigga. Don't y'all take it too far. I don't want the dope boy, selling Reggie in the corner. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I can see myself doing Shibari too. I see some plus size like knot tying stuff. I thought it does look very like it's sexy and pretty. I like it. I just don't want to be stuck.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Like I don't want it right around my boot like that though, because I feel like
ain't nobody hanging.
Yeah, I don't want to hang.
They can't suspend you.
That's what I'm sitting there like, well, where they hanging at? Because that girl don't look like she.
Yeah, they can hang you and stuff like that. But I seen one that was real decent. Like they had all the knots was around like the butt part, and like it was decent. The thing is, I get Charlie horses real bad sometimes, and I feel like if I'm stuck, you gotta cut me out. You gotta cut me out.
You're not eating enough bananas.
I don't eat bananas; they nasty.
You need potassium. That's why you eat Charlie horses all the time.
Yeah, I know, child.
But
bananas are disgusting.
Chris is suggesting Kegel exercises for your posterior. Chris, who are you? Are you like a little sex expert on the side or something?
I mean, Kegel's
Chris, is you the hood nigga I've been looking for?
WarriorAcademy.com.
I will be on there tonight. I will be on there tonight. Trust them.
I mean, Kegel helps with your pelvic floor and stuff. That can help you get red cheap orgasms too if you tighten up your pelvic floor. So that is a good suggestion.
So there's a number of things that you could do to improve having orgasms. It's not just on a woman. It's also for the men out there. If you are noticing that your woman is having a trouble with achieving orgasms, on a typical basis, then you definitely want to do things like look up the different ways that you can achieve orgasm. You want to make sure that she is not stressed out. Okay, you can't expect her to take care of all the goddamn kids, go to work, come home, cook dinner, clean up, and then be able to just relax in the bedroom. We need to be in a certain headspace. Maybe not everyone. I know for me, I need to be in a certain headspace. You can do things like give her a massage, you know what I mean? Draw her a bath, let her relax before you engage in sex. That'll help not only her mind, but her body to relax before you engage in sex. Excuse me. You also can have conversations with her about what she likes and what she doesn't like. Like do a whole session where you just do different touches, different stimuli, and find out what she likes and what she doesn't like, and take notes on how she responds to certain things. Sex is not just always automatic. Life comes into play. Women have hormones. We go through different changes. And so you definitely need to work with your woman if this is going to be an ongoing relationship. Same thing for men. Men have problems with coming to climax. Theirs is usually not as easy to fix. Unfortunately, it could be like erectile dysfunction. There's other sexual disorders that we probably will talk about on a Sunday show. But it's all about communicating with your partner. And then there's also women who have trauma. There's women who have had trauma in their lives, and it takes them a really hard time to get past that so that they can find pleasure in it and they don't find shame in the way that their bodies are responding. For women in general, like I was saying earlier, we're not taught to focus on ourselves for pleasure. We're just not. It's always, how much dick can you put in your mouth? And, y'all see the dumb stuff going around on social media. We're not taught to focus on our own pleasure. So it's shameful for some women. It's shameful for some women, and that's sad. And then we also have the added measure of having our body image on top of it. So getting naked, being naked in front of someone, letting them see you in your most vulnerable state, that definitely can put you in a headspace where you cannot enjoy yourself because you're worried about what you look like. Listen, I already can tell you, my faces are ugly. The noises I make are like the noise. That's why I'll never make a porno. Ever. Never catch me on fucking tape. One eye closed, one eye open, one of them rolling in the back of my head.
She done froze.
She funniest faces too, yo. I swear.
She do. Nah, she was like that for like 5 fucking seconds there.
Right at the end. Do y'all think you have pleasant sex faces?
Do I have a pleasant sex face?
Have you ever made a porno? Like a homemade porno? Okay, so when you watch it back, do you?
Of course, I watch it back to make sure I fucking look awesome. Yeah, I look good. But that's doing a porno. You know what I'm saying? That's different. If I'm videotaping myself, I'm gonna try to look good. But if that shit get out, I gotta make sure it's pristine. When it hits the like, yeah, and then I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying?
Rock stars.
That's exactly what happened. She said that's enough talking about orgasms, bitch.
What about you, Tokyo?
I don't think my sex face is ugly. I mean, I probably look a little like I don't know. I have made child, we done made videos. I don't be looking at my face. I be looking at like my butt. I don't know why my butt be looking decent in the videos though. Girl, you was doing it, okay? Like I be hyping myself up, like, oh, girl, you throwing it back.
Yes.
I be hyped. But I don't think it's ugly. I don't do no crazy face. I don't think like nothing like off putting. Like, damn, bitch, close your mouth. Like, don't do nothing.
I made like 2 videos before when I was much younger, and I was like, oh, never again. Wait, Rockstar, your ass is the main character too. Okay, your ass is definitely the main character too.
For sure.
Listen, when you ain't got no ass like me, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? I'll be performing, okay? I put on a motherfucking show.
JD, you late to the show. You so late. I be counting on you and depending on you, and look what you did to me. Yeah, I like taking photographs naked. I don't want to do a video naked, but I don't mind taking photographs naked because I know how to pose my body, so that's fine. But I
like rules, and I do like them. They look cute. They be accentuating your features. Angles are important. Angles are important.
They are, and you got something to worry about there when you're trying to come.
But when you making a movie, you also think. I said, well, when you're making a movie, you worry about it. What if that movie get leaked? And you making the donkey face and everything.
That's me. That's
you don't want to get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! That's why I don't want to be on. Like, I just want to be in my space. You know what I mean? I want to yell and say all the little nasty shit that comes out of my mouth, and I don't want it to be on record in case I don't like you at some point in time, and I want to lie and say that never happened. Where's the tape? If it ain't no tape, it never happened.
I got tattoos. They gonna know it's me. They be like, ain't that you? That's your tattoo. So I might as well make it spectacular. Shit, you see it, you gonna see it, and you gonna talk about it too. Shit.
Well, first of all, the men don't think about it at all. No, you know what? That's a lie. Because when they make tapes, that's when they looking in the mirror, they trying to flex and stuff. See, I don't want you trying to flex and focus on me. Focus on pleasing me. Stop trying to, see the length of your dick in the mirror and all that shit like that. Try to show your little ab muscle and shit like that. Then he don't want to make his cum face, and I enjoy the cum face. So in the moaning, like, don't pretend like you don't moan now because you on camera. I need to be in the moan. I like moaning from a man. I want you to say my name, all that good stuff. Roll that eye back, clench them toes, and let me stick my finger in your booty hole. See, that's the thing. They're not gonna let me stick my finger in the booty hole while we filming.
Not at all.
So that goes out the window.
I ain't sticking my finger in nobody's booty.
We already know, Tony. We already know that I am the booty bandit. Like, we have established that I am the booty bandit on here, okay? You know why I want to like to do it? It's not even like I just want to assert my dominance. That's it. I want to stick my finger in your booty so that one time when you getting spicy with me out in public, I'm gonna just act like you motherfucker, like my finger wasn't just in your ass. That's what I want. That's the only reason why. Set that shit right on the fucking man. What if your man gives it hard and right, but his moan is a squirm that sounds like he's flamboyant?
like you gotta go. You can't be here no more.
Well, if the dick is good, no, we're gonna have to figure out a way to work it out. Like maybe we could do some throat exercises.
We can't see each other no more. You're toxic to this relationship. You're toxic to me. I don't want to be with you.
Oh shit, y'all! It's 8:00 already. Damn, JD, you just came here cutting up, and we gotta go. I gotta wrap this up. All right, y'all. So hopefully, if you are having trouble achieving orgasms, like what the hell was her goddamn name again? Gia. Like Gia, if you are having trouble achieving orgasms, hopefully some of the things that we said will help you. If you are the partner of a woman who is having trouble achieving orgasms, hopefully you will take some notes. Put a little bit more time and effort into her. Make sure she's not stressed out and she's in the right headspace. Take note of, like Chris said, of the different types of orgasms. Take note of that. Try combos. It's all about her too. It's not just about you, okay? Chris, I'm on it. I told you, don't have to tell me twice. I'm going on there as soon as I'm done. I'm going to look it up. I promise you. Shenanigans. All right. I'll excuse you. Anything for shenanigans. Y'all make sure y'all come back and y'all watch us on Sunday for our main show, okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all Head Nerds in Charge platforms. That is when we talk about mental health and we talk about sex, because we know that's what y'all come here for. You will have us much longer to engage in shenanigans like JD and debauchery, all right? Tokyo will have something much, much, much more traumatizing to discuss in regards to sex. So you make sure y'all come out for that, because we like to teach you the things that you thought you knew that you don't really know. Okay. Like I said, follow us on all our platforms. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. Okay. And IG. Also, you want to follow me, your girl, Siren by Night, on TikTok. All right. And on IG, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Make sure you stay around for the Head Nerds in Charge main show. They're going to get a little bit deeper into the fuckery with DJ Envy. So stay tuned for that. And you can find them as well on all the major platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Discord. Follow them on Discord. Hit that subscribe and notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you support the Kickstarter for Head Nerds in Charge. HNIC Con. Okay, Juneteenth. Make sure you come out. Make sure you get your ticket. Come see us. We will be on a panel there. All right. And we have a Patreon. Go to Head Nerds in Charge and select the unicorn tier. You will see Siren by Nights not suitable for work boudoir photos where I could post my body and you don't see my ugly cum face. So we'll see y'all Sunday. Shenanigans, debauchery, all of that. Oh, Chris is my new best friend. I'm going to stalk him. Good night, y'all.